I guess you have listened a lot of time to a so-called inspirational speaker. But maybe with a call to action who just flops. I don't mean anything about the content. I'm not talking about the speaker itself. I'm talking about the thing you, speakers, may expect from your audience. You may sometimes expect something from your audience. Maybe that they change their consciousness. Maybe you expect that they may change their life, maybe even that, or just their behavior. Maybe you expect something, but are you sure you get it? I've seen so many times, I guess you have been with me as well. I've been even in this situation myself, while you expect to be recalled 3 months, year after. And if the guy say, I don't recall, I don't remember you, I don't remember a single sentence you said, you were there. Wow, that's embarrassing, no? Would you be disappointed? Yeah, but maybe not as much as your audience will be. That's my point. Because if they are coming to listen to you, is maybe because they do expect something from you that they will put in place after all. And if they don't do anything, is maybe they don't do something. And this is what I would like to talk today. And even more than talking, I would like to move you. So, why? Why we could be ineffective? The first reason, the main reason, is because we speak with the head. We speak with our head. We stay with our head. We stay with our subject. We stay with our concept instead of being with you. As some of you already said, do we have the guts to be with the audience? Yes or no, I don't know. Maybe I don't like you. Oh, yes, I love you. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, so are we ready? Yeah, to take a smile. Yeah, what is happening? So, obviously, a lot of speakers do know how to speak with their heart, obviously. But very few do speak with their guts. When I mean guts, I mean your belly energy. And when I mean guts, I mean that you are able to move them to a place they have been maybe in their dream, but not in the reality. So, let's come back to another event than this one. I was 10 years ago in a radio station, well-known radio station in France. We were four, one speaker, philosopher, a Buddhist monk well-known in France, who is Mathieu Ricard, and me. The journalist host started to introduce us and introduce the subject. The subject is joy. I love this one. And during 15 minutes, zero joy. So after, let's say 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the journalist asked me why I'm not saying anything. And I said to him, just because I'm waiting the time when we will speak about joy. And he said, yeah, but we have been doing that for the last 20 minutes. I said, no, we have been talking about the concept of joy. And if we have been talking about joy, we will all be joyful, don't we? And suddenly, Mathieu Ricard smiled at me. And I said, yes, joy is back. At the moment I said that, all the technicians were smiling. The room was already different. And I told him, if you don't mind, could you all close our eyes? Even the technicians. Close your eyes. and feel the joy. Could you find, all of you here, a memory of you in joy? Could you feel joy? Could you be joyful now? Just now for a moment. Joy is not pleasure. Pleasure is coming up and down. But joy, expand, is coming from your solar plexus here. And when you feel it, it's like the smile. It's like when you laugh. Okay, you don't do anything, you share it. It's expanding. And if it's not expanding, to be honest, that's not joy. That's maybe pleasure, but that's not joy. And when I was talking about that, suddenly everybody has a story to tell. It was a total different conversation over the radio. And the technicians were always like, give me some feedback about how it was for them. They were on the other side of the room. I just see them through the glass. And it was amazing for all of us. So what I'm talking here is obviously you need to have a story. Okay, a good story. We all know that. We all know that we need to have a good story and with the right intention. But also we need to make sure that we've got the right energy. And the right energy here is the liaison, is the link, is the relationship we want to create. And I mean that I talk to you like you're my friends. You're my family. You're my best friends. Otherwise, why I'm talking to you? Why you should interest in me? Why you should be interested by my subject, my story, what I'm telling you? Why? If there is no link. What I'm using, to be honest, I give you my trick, okay? For me, it's like you're the sea, you're the waves. And I'm here. And I see the waves coming to me. And I could lock it. And it's back. So it's the tide ebbing back and forth. Natural rhythm. And when I'm with you, like now, I could see that you slowly but slowly and slowly change your cardiac rhythm. You breathe differently. We are all on the same page now. Otherwise, I keep you in your brain. Otherwise, we are not in the same page. So, first energy, obviously, is your brain. And you do that to write down all your content and your strategy, your tactics with your public. When I will use somebody, yes, I will ask to Francis to come on stage, for example, or whatever. Okay, everything like that, you did it with your brain. But when we are on stage, we need to be with the audience. Seems to be obvious, but sometimes I feel that is not so obvious to keep it all the time. The third one is, as I said, the belly. Energy, the guts. And as some of you already said, that's maybe courage. Needs courage. I don't see, a lot of courage to do that. I don't see that. But maybe sometimes, yes, if is it your boss. So if you take the risk, you want me to come back. Okay, I do it once again. So could you take the risk today to define, for each of you speakers, you define the three things which will bring you there. The first one is define what is the key intention you've got for your public, for your audience. Define that now, just now. Keep in your head. You could write on this. The second is how you get there. How you want them to get there. Because most of the case, you don't give the how. You give the goal, but not how. And the third is just for the fun. Imagine in 3 months from now, what do you expect your audience could tell you back in terms of feedback? What do you love to hear? And I would love that you share that with your neighbor right now. Take a minute. Take a minute to share what you want your audience to tell you in a month, 3 months from now. Go, share. Talk to your neighbor. Take the risk to say, what do you really expect in 3 months from now? If you do expect something. What could be?
What could be?
Ouais.
Well, I'm not a conference man.
No, but it's
I'm just journalist.
Okay.
So it's quite different for me.
yeah, but
Okay.
if you're a journalist and you talk to somebody,
Yeah.
what do you expect from them 3 months from now? Or they
That-
read your
that
article.
They remember
Yeah,
that I
but
was kind with them and that I've been asking good questions that could allow them to explain
okay,
their
okay.
ideas.
So this is your intention that you keep in mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. So I understand that you could already start to say, yes, I can. Okay? Yes, I can. And I've seen and I've heard few people here saying, yeah, I remember somebody come to me and said, you changed my life. Yeah, great. Why not? Don't be shy. If you do expect sometimes to have influence, maybe you do expect such feedback. But if we really talk about feedback, I mean nourishing. If you have nourished the people, how they could nourish you as a look back system. You could learn something from them. And so you could progress, you could improve, you could add something, or you did, okay? But you could do it more. You are, let's say, good for stories. Maybe you should add more stories. Maybe you're good to sing. Why not singing? Maybe you are good with the time you spend with the people. Eyes, 2 eyes. And please continue to do it because that's working. So know your style. Know how you convey your energy. So let's come back on the third one. Here. I do expect normally to do a demo here. But I'm not sure we've got the time. I'm the last one before eating, so I'm not sure yeah, we go? We go for a quick demo. Who wants to come on stage and give me a story? Yeah, go on, Tony. So funny. Do you have a story, a short story? Try to be short. Okay, concise as much as you could. A story, but because we were talking about joy, could you give me something which is dramatic?
Dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm more in the joy.
Oh yeah, I know, but
Okay.
but in terms of changing the energy in the room, okay?
Okay, okay.
Do you have something dramatic to tell me?
Yeah, okay. So, my dream is to see dolphins. And I stay 3 days on the boat, but each day I say, hey, dolphin, dolphin. But they come only if you are in joy. And maybe I was not. So, no, I didn't see the dolphins.
Oh,
No,
okay.
never.
Okay.
I was not in joy.
So coming back on your story, if you don't mind, could you come back really at the moment you were on the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. And where were you? Who was around you?
Friends.
Friends, okay. You don't need to give me the names, but okay, where they are.
I'm near I can see the sea
Yeah.
and other on the boat
Okay.
around.
And what was your feeling when you were expecting or praying, hoping for the dolphins?
I was looking to the sea,
Yes.
but maybe I forget the others. Maybe
Okay.
alone.
Okay. So if we go deeper in the dramatic side, were you frustrated?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you feel the frustration?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Sound fine. Okay. So now, could you give me the story again with the frustration?
It's difficult. I can't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
come back just on the don't try to don't try to be an actress, to be honest, okay? Just feel it. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, go on. I'm listening to you.
I'm here
Yeah,
for 3 hours
yes,
and I look for the dolphins,
yes,
but they do not come.
yeah.
And I slowly, I really feel this frustration.
Yeah.
And,
What
and
come to you with your frustration?
the others even drop me alone. And I just stay here alone.
Okay, okay. So even if you continue to smile, we start to understand that your frustration, some of us could feel it. If we stay in our brain, the story is the same more or less, but I don't feel anything with you. Now I've felt a few, and I could be with you on the boat. So the issue we've got so many times is we don't go deeper into the emotion. And why? Because it's okay. Thanks. We could give you a round of applause. We don't do that not because we are shy, but because maybe we don't want to embarrass the people if it's a dramatic story. Because we don't want to be overpassed with the emotion. The answer is the following. You are like a lightning conductor without ground connection. The ground connection here is allowing me to be on Earth. And most of us, we people living on this planet, are on the air. And that's what is called when we go to be recorded on the air. We should be grounded. Because when we are grounded, there is more connection with who we are. People coming from this planet, Earth. And because we do that, then suddenly we feel with far more emotion. Give me the time. And that's the point. So as a conclusion, I will come back to the point. The first one is use your brain before the action. Use the brain before the action. It will be a long story just to go for all creating the content and so on and the speech. Second is, I should do it this way, not this way, sorry. For the French, it's not an issue, but for the English, it's not the same, obviously. So use the natural rhythm of the sea. You could feel your audience. You are with your audience. You take the risk to go deeper into the waves, to play with the waves. Because you can't fight with the waves, you know that. No chance to win, but you could play, you could surf. I could feel you now. And the third one is go deeper. Go deeper, but you need sometimes to press the button. Shut down. Otherwise, once again, you are a lightning conductor without a ground connection. So could I ask you something? Are you able to say, yes, we can now? Okay, so I'm listening to you. Yes, we can? Okay. Thanks a lot.